Do you have an idea about starting a business but you don't know where to start? Or are you looking for a job but you don't know where to find it? Freelancer.com can help you. How? Watch this.
Ever had an idea about starting a business but no idea how to start? How to find the right people?
I need a snappy new logo, I need a website to sell my product, and I want to be on the front page of search engines. I know what I want done, I just need someone to help me do it. I don't have a huge budget. Getting quoted tens of thousands of dollars is ridiculous.
Enter Freelancer.com, the world's largest online global workforce. Millions of skilled professionals who are willing to work right now on any job you can think of, and all at a fraction of what you would expect to pay. You quickly post your project details, requirements, and budget. Within minutes, freelancers around the world place bids on your project. You have the power to select the best qualified and most cost-effective candidates for your project by viewing the bids, which easily let you compare based on price and rating. Every freelancer has their own profile where you can find their qualifications and check reviews from previous users who have hired them. Once you select the ideal freelancer, set up payment milestones. As the work completes, you decide when to release the funds. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now to Freelancer.com and find the right people for your project. We have millions of freelancers online who can't wait to get started on your work.
Thanks to Freelancer.com, I'm so excited. I'm going to go build a multinational empire.
To tell us more about the website, we have with us today Adric Schroders. He's the Regional Director of Engineering at Freelancer.com. How are you?
Hi, yeah, I'm not too bad. Yourself?
And good, I'm really good. And you're based now in the Philippines. So
Yes.
the engineering, you have an engineering spot right here in the Philippines, but you were out of Australia originally.
Yes, that's right. So Freelancer.com originally had the main head office based out of Sydney in Australia. And a few months ago, I came across here to the Philippines to set up another engineering office here in Makati.
Okay, and how exactly does Freelancer work? I mean, how did it start? Because it sounds like a pretty simple sort of setup. You know, there's a project that you want and you can't find employees for it necessarily. You want it quick and you want to do it with the least amount of money out of your pocket possible. And this is what Freelancer does.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. When did it start?
So it originally started when our current CEO, Matt Barry, bought another website called GetAFreelancer.com back in 2009.
Okay.
At that point, so Matt saw the opportunity, it was a great idea, but the current implementations, there wasn't really anyone who was doing it as well as he thought he could do it.
It wasn't a popular website,
no,
put it that way.
It wasn't. So at that stage, I think there was about 500,000 users, and that was 4 years ago now. And now we currently have close to 8 million users.
I know, because there's actually a ticker tape sort of showing how many people, and while I was looking at the website, it was adding on people really quickly, per second.
So basically, as people are becoming more and more aware of the opportunities of outsourcing, people are just realizing that, and we're constantly increasing by new people every single minute, basically, or faster.
Okay, so run us through the website, because you have the 5 steps that we saw actually. So first, you have to obviously have a project idea.
Yep.
So you just have to upload it. Are there any limitations? Can someone ask for anything pretty much out there?
There is pretty much zero limitations. So basically, it's really good for basically if you're setting up a small business, or even still you just got an idea and you want to get someone else to make it. Or
what if someone steals your idea?
Then it's the same problem you have anywhere else, I guess. But yeah,
It's true though.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I guess that's could be an issue, but most of the time people are more interested in just earning the dollars. And if you've already got your idea established, then it's definitely something that you've already got planned, and you can get it released as quickly as possible. Yeah.
Okay, so you have the idea, and then you compare prices and choose a bidder. So you have already a stock of employees, I suppose, or people on the website.
Yeah, so that's a part of those 8 million users that we currently have.
Do they have to sign up or be a part of it, be a part of Freelancer.com to be able to gain a project?
Yes, you have to be a member of the Freelancer.com to be able to bid on these projects.
Any prerequisites? I mean, do you have to actually check on the viability of these people? Because that's 8 million people.
Yeah, that's right. So we actually leave it down to the person posting the project to be responsible for doing those checks. So we actually have quite a comprehensive reputation system. So basically, if I want to hire someone to do a project for me, I can go through and check the previous work that person had done.
Okay.
So So I can see what other projects they've done, and then did they complete that work, did they do it on time, and then the previous employer will give them a rating. So if they've got 5-star ratings from 100 different people, then the odds are they're
Well,
going
you're
be
good to go.
Yeah, basically.
So it's all on the website.
Yeah.
So pretty much the person who puts up the project has to do that extra sort of work. Well, I guess it's also for them.
Well, it's the same as like if you're buying something through eBay, you do the same process. You're not sure who the other person is, so you can look through the reputation system and decide for yourself whether or not it's going to be a good choice to go.
And usually the projects are done with less than $200. Is that correct?
Yeah, so our average project is roughly around a bit under $200.
Okay.
But the projects can range from all sorts of things. As you mentioned before, you can get anything done through our site.
What are the weirdest projects that you've seen?
So I've seen some really random stuff. So one of them was write a rap song to teach Chinese students English. Just all sorts of just weird things like that. Like basically anything you could think of, you can post it and just pay someone in another country a minimal amount to get it done for you.
Do you get to see the finished product? Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, not really. But yeah, you can see that these get completed, and they get completed on like really low budgets, and it's quite interesting seeing some of the stuff going through.
But you do see all of the queries, because all of the projects that are being inquired about are posted on the website, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you create payment for the project. How does that
So
work?
we use a milestone system. So basically, when the person first picks, so after you've got all the people bidding on it, the person who posted the project or the employer will pick one of the freelancers. And when they pick that person, they can set up some milestones. So basically, this is money that they will give to us, Freelancer.com, to hold on to.
Okay.
And then when the work is finished, they'll tell us to release it to the freelancer.
Okay.
And the reason why we do that is to give both the employer and the freelancer the peace of mind of knowing that that money is safe and it's going to, if for
To
say,
the right person who actually did the project.
So if the project fails, or for some reason the freelancer doesn't do it properly, doesn't complete it on time, doesn't manage to meet the expectations of the employer,
Right.
They can then go down a course to try and get that money back. But at the same time, if the employer just refuses to pay the freelancer, then the freelancer can contact us and say, hey, we deserve to get the money that the employer has put into that milestone, and then we will arbitrate that system and make sure that that money gets distributed appropriately.
Okay, well, we're running out of time, but quickly, before you say goodbye, you'd like to talk about the Dev Conference that you're putting up.
Yes. So as I mentioned, I'm the Regional Director of Engineering. We've noticed recently through the site that the tech industry in the Philippines is been growing quite dramatically, and there's quite a lot of really talented software engineers here in the Philippines. And because of that, we've actually set up our engineering office here. And also to support the engineering community, we're currently about to launch a contest across all of Manila to try and bring out some of the best software engineers and reward them and expose them for being some of Manila's greatest developers, in line with the great developers across the world.
And they can check it out on your website.
Yes, so we have a website that just launched just today. It's just challenge.freelancer.com.
Okay.
And you go there, you can register, and then on the 20th of July, we will launch and release a whole bunch of questions, and everyone around the world can just answer those questions online. They're given an 8-hour period to answer as many of these complex questions as possible. And then afterwards, we'll collate all the answers and try and find the best engineers. And then we're actually going to host a finals competition with all the best results from that and hold a big contest for them. And the first prize is actually 100,000 pesos.
Wow.
And we're also offering a second prize of 40,000, third prize of 20,000, as well as lots of other prizes and giveaways and stuff.
When you guys are done, come back, tell us about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Adric, thank you so much for being with us
All
from
right.
Freelancer.com. All the best.
Thank you very much.